We just hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I started this channel 12 years ago when I posted a video about the first song I ever wrote and completed called Strong Faith. Give me strong faith. And also a handful of Switchfoot covers with a very questionable camera angle. And here we are today talking about guitar, gear, worship, and of course, modelers.
FYI for the ladies out there, if you want a rockstar boyfriend, this is majority of what you get.
I've learned a lot about YouTube over the years and have tried a ridiculous amount of things. Enough to fill 588 videos and counting. Here's my story for anyone thinking about starting a YouTube channel or who might be in the thick of those early growing stages. And for everyone who's been a part of this channel, whether this is your first video or your 588th, thank you so much for being here. From 2015 to about 2017, I was posting a ton of different guitar covers to have as reference materials to submit for gigs. I tried to pick different popular songs in different genres that I thought I might get cast for. If the song had guitar parts, I tried to get as close as possible to those, and if it didn't, then I had fun with it and wrote my own parts and always had great tone. Or at least what I thought was great tone at the time. I'm not sure really what's in there, so I'd have to go back and rewatch some of those videos. Hi, I'm Justin Muncy. I'm a guitarist based out of Los Angeles and Orange County, California. From 2017 to 2018, I started having a little more fun with my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at one of my favorite guitar effects, reverb. I had finally broken into the touring world, so I was just a little more willing to experiment with creative ideas like Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 2 on guitar. Hey everybody, I'm Justin Muncy, and if you like guitar, Guardians of the Galaxy, and or 70s music, then today is your lucky day. I did a couple different production breakdowns of songs I had worked on, and I also made two of my favorite videos I've ever made. One being my top 10 Fall Out Boy riffs. I just want to play emo songs by Fall Out Boy, where I picked 10 of my favorite Fall Out Boy songs and had them all flow together. I put on an emo outfit. It was a good time. And a brief history of Switchfoot in 50 riffs, where I tried to define the band in 50 riffs across all the albums they had put up until that point. They've put out a few more since that video, so maybe it needs an update. But if you're a Switchfoot fan, it's very nostalgic and it's still a pretty special video to me.
Justin, that's a little loud. Can you do it down?
You're not the sound guy, Chad.
No, I really think you should turn it down a little bit.
From 2019 to about 2020, I would consider that my vlogger era of YouTube. I started by doing a few church vlogs where I would film myself and my friends on the weekends.
I'm gonna bring it today. Give him a dose of the ghost.
I don't think anybody watched or cared, but I do think this was probably the first time I started to show my personality on YouTube.
I love it when there's a solo in a worship song because I feel less bad about taking a shred.
Which was definitely pretty different than it is now.
I missed a gig! On what planet does Justin Muncy miss a gig?
When I watch some of those old clips, it's a little cringe at times, but for the most part, I just laugh and think, man, I was just a crazy kid.
So last time, Rob didn't ask me to turn my amp down, which was quite a shock to me. So I'm actually gonna put it louder today.
I honestly really wasn't that crazy, but I was really skinny, so I'm not sure I was eating enough back then.
Archie, Bod, Hiram, Lodge.
That was also what I would call my DJ era.
Omnia!
I ended up seeing a show at Omnia, and when I saw it, I was just so mesmerized and taken aback that I was like, this is it. I'm gonna be a DJ now, because I'm not a singer, but I love producing, so maybe I can be a producer artist.
I am seriously putting my time and efforts into being a DJ now.
It didn't last very long, but it did instill in me a love for EDM music. From 2020 to 2021 was the pandemic era, which completely derailed my career, and unfortunately I think it derailed probably a lot of yours as well. There was no more live music, so I was stuck in my house by myself, and I wanted to try and stay creative, so I started a series called Guitar Journals.
There was something really intuitive about it when I played it, where I just felt like, yeah, this is me.
Where I was doing like little guitar pieces to try to reflect what I was feeling and processing during that time. Nobody watched, nobody cared, but I do really like a few of those. Then I started making some Disney pop punk covers and I was posting them on TikTok and on here. That was kind of my first taste at some level of social media success or buzz. While that's quite a departure from what we do on the channel now, I am still pretty proud of a few of those, especially the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I think that's really epic, so happy I did it, and very thankful to my friend Gustin for playing drums on it. If you came along during that era, thanks for sticking around.
What are you, rationing up in here? Give me like 2 chips.
2021, I would call my post-TikTok burnout phase.
It's kind of funny. I posted a TikTok where I talked about why TikTok sucks, and that's the video they chose to show to more people than anything in the last month.
I had gotten over posting the Disney pop punk covers, and so I shifted into more vlog style content on songs I was producing at the time.
My hands feel like spiders when I play and drop B. I'm like,
you know what I mean? Like, you know, kind of know what I'm saying?
About making content and a little bit of lifestyle thrown in there.
So we're watching The Mandalorian season finale.
I'm so excited and nervous. I don't want it to end.
Still clearly trying to be a vlogger, so, you know, one day maybe you guys will watch. I had a couple videos do okay that were on guitar tone and guitar, but life got so busy in the middle of the year that I just stopped posting altogether. From 2023 to today is the channel you know now.
This is maybe the most ridiculous setup I've ever done.
Back at the end of 2022, I was thinking more seriously about YouTube and wanting it to become an income source to help subsidize in between gigs and tours. I ended up landing on the guitar gear and guitar tone niche because I felt like it most closely matched with my background as a producer and as a guitarist. So I started with a video review of the Bell Star back in December of 2022.
Today we're gonna be doing a shootout between the Jackson Audio Bell Star.
And now, 3 years later, we're at 10,000 subscribers and over 3 million views. But it wasn't like I just posted a video on the Bell Star and it all worked out. I had to try a lot of things. Today we're gonna be covering one of the more common questions I get from guitarists about delay. Is there definitively one guitar that really suits itself naturally to the genre of worship? It's 2023 and I haven't played on a real amp in almost 2 years. I experimented with like voice effects and different sort of jump cuts and editing styles. You want a tube amp. Even subject matters, some of which were a little gimmicky. I'm thinking this is the
10 seconds left.
okay. And some of which I still like and they never hit. Today is the day I become Mateus Asado. Clearly not. In that process, we were able to find a voice for the channel, and I feel like especially in the last 6 months, we've landed on a really like sweet spot that feels authentic to me, so hopefully it feels authentic to you because it is.
Pretty similar, I don't know. Who really cares?
But I couldn't talk about the current era of the channel without talking about the Quad Cortex. So I set out to recreate my pedal board in the Quad Cortex. That's the device that really gave this channel some legs. It was those early videos on the Quad Cortex that I know a lot of you subscribed from, and we definitely got another burst of life when the Helix entered the channel at the beginning of this year.
I don't know if you can hear that, but I think that's the FedEx guy and my Helix is here. I'm really excited.
I know there's a big modeling contingent that watches these videos, and I'm very grateful for you.
Yeah, they actually sound good, bro. I'm surprised. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll see what the future brings. I think the channel will always be slowly changing. As my life changes, so does the content.
Okay, that sounds really cool.
Building a YouTube channel is a grind. Like I said earlier, I'm 588 videos in, and if I told myself back in 2013 that I was gonna post 588 videos over 12 years to get 10,000 subscribers, I probably would have put my time into something else that makes more money. I also probably would have told myself, once you find the thing that works, just post that over and over and over again and you'll grow a lot faster. Clearly, I didn't do that, and I think that's okay. This was meant to be a creative pursuit, so for those of you who see some of my videos and go, this is definitely not what I came here for, I hate this, thanks for hanging in there. And for those of you who like everything, thank you, I'm glad. Anyway, I just want to say thank you again to everyone who watches these videos, who subscribes, who comments, who shared a video, and especially if you bought a preset, like that's a huge support to the channel.
Go buy them.
Without that, I probably would have quit 2 years ago, so thank you again to everyone who's helped make this channel what it is today. Here's to the next 10,000 and wherever this channel goes in the next couple years, and I'll catch you next time.